How can you crush all objections in sales by simply getting stupid? We're going to talk about it right now. Hey, how are you? My name is Paul, and this channel is all about entrepreneurship, success mindset, and sales training videos just like this one. So if you want to succeed and crush it in sales, start now by subscribing down below, and don't forget to hit that bell notification button so you don't miss the next video. Now in this video, we're going to talk about how to easily close any objection in sales by getting stupid. Now I guarantee this method will work. It will increase your sales, but you need to focus and pay attention to this video. You need to watch it more than 5 minutes. If you have a 5-minute attention span, there's a problem. So if you are already thinking about what you're gonna do this weekend or what that new mumble rap song is saying, then this video is not for you. As a matter of fact, if you even listen to mumble rap, then none of my videos are for you. But if you can concentrate more than 5 minutes and watch this video till the end, I guarantee it will increase your sales and it will advance your career or business. So how do you increase your sales? By getting stupid. So when I was about 16 years old, I was working in the timeshare industry and I was handed a secret book. I know, it sounds cliche. I'm not gonna try and sell you a book. That's not what this video is about. If you are interested in what that book is, then comment down below and I'll tell you what it is, or I'll make a video about it in the near future. Now in this book, the author wrote about how to close objections simply by getting stupid. And this is the only book I've ever seen that had this close or technique inside the book. And I've read a lot of books. So I started to use that close and my sales increased incredibly. My closing percentage went to the stratosphere and people were wondering what I was doing and how I was getting so many deals. Needless to say, I've been using it ever since. So you want to know how to use this to increase your sales. This is how to use this to increase your sales. So as you already know, the best way to get over an objection is to have your customer explain their objection in great detail. The more detail, the better. This especially works if their objection was not valid in the first place, yes? This will result in the customer realizing that the objection was not soundly based. And this is where the master closer gets stupid. The master closer suddenly doesn't appear to understand their customer's objection. This doesn't mean you don't agree with the objection. This simply means you act like you don't understand the objection. And if you have a lot of nerve, you can even imply that your customer is right, that you were not aware of a flaw in your product, and ask your client to explain it to you with more detail, with much more detail. A master closer who has mastered this technique will look puzzled and lean in, maybe even scratch his head, and respond with a statement or question which proves he did not understand his customer's objection. Usually, the customer will try and correct him, and the master closer will simply say, "I'm sorry, I don't understand. I must have missed something. Can you please explain this to me again slowly?" If the objection was not valid, the customer will find it extremely hard, if not impossible, to explain it to you. So, what's the result of this? The objection will be explained away by the customer, or it will be clarified to an easy-to-answer specific question. Now, sometimes when you do this, the customer realizes that their objection was silly and they get embarrassed. In those situations, the customer is eager to show you they're not stupid, which usually results in them closing themselves, in explaining the product themselves, in other words, buying the product themselves. Do Did you get that? The customer sells it to themselves, which makes them an honorary master closer. This is a powerful tool and must be used carefully. It won't work if the objection is valid. For example, you're selling shoes and you're trying to sell a shoe that's too small for your customer. That's not going to work. But for misunderstandings or misconceptions, or if your sales presentation was off, or if your client was not paying attention, this close is gold. By the way, real quick, comment down below in the comment section if you've ever acted stupid, whether it was intentional or not, which resulted in a sale, or if you were the customer and the salesperson acted stupid or was stupid, and it resulted in you buying the product, in you explaining away your objection. Comment down below, I would love to know. Also, don't forget to comment down below if you want to know what that secret sales book was, which I was given in the timeshare industry when I was 16 years old. Just comment down below and I'll let you know. Now, you could also use this with a very powerful close called Mr. Echo, which is one of my favorite closes, by the way. Mr. Echo is simply repeating the last thing your customer said, then waiting. You will notice that your customer will further try and explain the objection, and all you have to do is repeat again the last thing they say. It goes something like this. I'm sorry, Paul, I can't afford it. You can't afford it? No, Paul, I can't afford it. I simply cannot. I have too many expenses. You can't afford it because you have too many expenses. Yes, Paul, I can't afford it. I have too many expenses. I'm paying my car installments, and I also have to pay for my son's violin lessons. You have to pay for your son's violin lessons. Yes, I can't afford it because I have my car installments and I have to pay for my son's violin lessons for the next 3 months. And there's your cue. I understand, John. I'm with you. Let me ask you something. If I could start your installments in 3 months when you pay for your son's violin lessons, would you buy this today? That is the if I could, would you close, and you could only use it when you know what the real objection or situation is. And that's how you close the deal. Now, please give this video a thumbs up. In other words, hit that like button if you got value. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to increase your sales and watch more sales training videos, start by watching this video right here. Or if you want to watch what YouTube recommends for you to watch, then watch this video right here. I'm Paul Democritou, and until next time, keep succeeding.